What's going on, guys? Shane here with another trainer's tip. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to defend against takedowns using the sprawl, okay? The double leg, the single leg, that penetration shot is going to be the most commonly done takedown, and this is the #1 defense to it. This is going to be done against experienced or non-experienced guys who are just trying to tackle you and take you down. You're still going to use this same defense against it. Okay, so let's take a look at a double leg. I'm gonna do it against Maria. I'm gonna take her down correctly. So I step in deep, I drop down to that knee, grab a hold of her leg, squeeze them together. I bring that rear leg up, drive up using my head, take her over to the ground onto her back, and I'm on top. Okay, let me rewind that. Let's break that down and look at the details again, because we're pretty much not allowing our opponent to get leverage, and that's how we're going to do the sprawl. So I'm shooting in nice and deep. I'm penetrating into her hips, knocking her off balance, and then so she can't catch her balance, I'm squeezing her legs together, knees together, and I'm going to be scooping in this direction. Now I'm going to bring my leg up for that drive, and I'm going to drive up and over this way using my head together. Looks like this, and boom, she's onto her back. Cool. Let me clear these arrows and let's move forward. Marie's going to do a penetration shot against me in a second, trying to take me down, and I'm going to do the sprawl. So before she does that, let me stop real quick. Like I said, essentially she's going to be pulling my legs this way, my upper body this way, make me horizontal, take me down, right? So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to shoot my legs back this way, my hips down this way on top of the back of her head, the back of her neck, and flattening her out. All right, so let's clear these arrows and let's take a look. She shoots in. First, I want you to look at two. My first line of defense is my arm in between her and my body, okay? Then I get sort of an overhook right here. Okay, so now I'm already starting to shoot my legs back. You can see them shooting back, and my hips are right over top of her head. I'm going to start to drive down. I'm going to flatten her out, and you can see, boom. Now I'm going to control her head, pushing down on her head here, but I'm also going to get what's called a whizzer, okay? If she tries to cut that corner and get a single leg, as you can see here, I'm going to use the green arrow here. My left arm is scooping underneath her arm, and it's grabbing the inside of my thigh. I'm going to continue to straighten my legs out as I drive my shoulder down. Watch as I drive my shoulder down, push her down to the ground. Other hand I'm going to put on top of her head, and let's try to avoid commenting any inappropriate sexual comments here, guys, please. I straighten my legs out, and I could have went to her back and gotten her back. I could have threw punches if this was a street fight, MMA fight, but right here I pretty much just created my distance and moved away. All right, Marie's going to step out for this part, and I'm just going to show you some drills that you can do on your own by yourself if you don't have a partner. This is how wrestlers, MMA guys, all practice defense against takedowns. The sprawl, they pretty much just every 2 seconds, or they have a friend just yell out sprawl, or you could record yourself yelling the word sprawl, and every time you hear it, you're just going to do that. Hands are going to go down to the mat. Like I said, the first line of defense, get your something in between you and your opponent. Legs shoot out, hips touch the ground, and as soon as you hit the ground, you come right back up to your stance. Let's see that again a little bit quicker. Boom, down and up. Okay. Now this is going to be a little different. This one here, guys. It's essentially the same thing. I'm shooting my legs back, hips are going down, but I'm just going to shoot this lead leg back. I like this one better because it works a little bit better than the neutral, squared off wrestling stance. This is going to be in that MMA, that street fight stance. I'm just going to shoot that leg back. Boom, and the hip goes down to the ground. Still use my hands to get in between, but you see that leg shoot straight back, and then the other one. All right, let me clear this out. We'll look at it again quickly. Shoot that leg back, boom, hip goes to the ground, flattening out our opponent. And one more little detail I want you to look at is on this one at the very end. Boom, is this foot right here. Both feet essentially are flat, okay? Don't curl your toes, don't have the ball of your foot on the ground, because if they do continue to drive into you, they can stand you back up and be in the position that they wanted originally. This way, you're pretty much just going to slide. They're going to waste their energy. They can slide you as far as they want. You're still on top. You still have them flat, okay? Awesome. And back up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You have to practice the sprawl. Have to, because, like I said, if someone shoots in, you fight a wrestler, you want to know how to defend against it. Sprawl and brawl, as people call it. Stand them right back up and box if you're more comfortable there. Until next time, guys, my underdogs, thank you for watching. As always, follow me on Twitter, @Fighttips. Send me some of your questions so you can get featured in a video, and subscribe so you can get the fight tips before your opponent does. Until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips, self-defense for the underdogs.